Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do the reading for Leo, and this will be for the period the 15th to the 21st of March. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my page. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget that it's a general reading, so it's not going to suit every single person out there. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time is fluid, energy is vice versa. For this reading, I'm going to do what I normally do and take a card from this deck, the Guardian Angel deck, one from the Romance Angels, one from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and we'll end with the Tarot. Okay, let's start Leo 15th to the 21st. Okay, can I get a card please for Leo 15th to the 21st? So you got Five of Cups in reverse. So it's talking about you moving on from a situation, sorry. You do need to forgive yourself, forgive others. It's about grieving. So these things help you move through the grief process quicker, but I feel like you are moving on. You've got hope again. You've also got the Nine of Thought, and that's the same as the Nine of Swords. I mean, you're all up in your head about it. You're feeling overactive mind, regretting the past, fear, anxiety, depression, all those things. So I feel like you've been going through the deep, horrible feelings of the overactive mind and the anxiety and stuff, but you are going to move on. I should have read it probably that way. So you are going to move on from a situation, but at the moment you're a bit up in your head about it. It's never nice having a breakup though and moving on. You've also got the Seven of Cups as well in reverse. So there's a decision that you've been putting off, and I feel like you're feeling overwhelmed by what choices you have. Maybe you need to ask them for guidance as to what to do. But you are determined. Oh, I don't need that one there. You are determined. I feel like there may be somebody that's going to come in as well that's going to be younger possibly than you. This is not everybody, but there will be someone coming in that might be younger. And it's kind of somebody that's a bit immature. Make sure you trust your intuition on that, but it could mean a younger lover for some of you. Okay. Maybe the person, yeah, I feel like they could still come in. You need to stay optimistic about your love life. You need to know that it is safe to love, and something is going to come in, as I said, that is worth waiting for. Maybe this is that younger lover. Doesn't have to be immature, could just be younger, but yeah, you're not very optimistic about your love life. Make sure you are, probably because you've been hurt. You may have some sort of financial issue going on as well. Probably maybe this person put you in debt, or there's some sort of, maybe you need a new job, maybe maybe you had a financial loss of some kind. It could also be maybe someone just, was a lost opportunity and they didn't really sort of make any plan. I'm getting that as well for some of you. Leo, 15th to the 21st. Fork in the road. Yeah, you don't want to make a choice. So you've got Change in the Wind, which was the one on the bottom of the deck. We might start with that one. So a change in the wind is, for a relationship, it's like sometimes you feel like you're out of sync with people. Like maybe you and your partner feel like they were out of sync, and then you go through that stormy emotions and moods, and they kind of, you're thinking you're going to be ending a relationship, you're thinking the relationship's going to be over. And then maybe somebody, maybe somebody does leave. Maybe somebody has a change of heart and goes, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm sick of the arguments. I'm sick of the emotions. I'm sick of the moody crap, whatever this is. And it's telling you, though, that going through these tough times, the rough seas, they offer opportunities for mutual growth. So you can understand your heart better and what you need to be truly happy. Maybe there's something that, I just saw 441, I don't know, 444. Maybe Google that, angel number 441 and 444. But maybe there's something you need in your life to make, that's 42. Maybe there's something you need to make you happier. And maybe maybe there's something that this person isn't offering you. So it's like, if there's drama going on, remove yourself from any drama, because then the air will, clear. I hope I'm making sense by that. So we learn from these stormy, emotions and stormy seas and whatever else you want to call them. But I feel like you need to figure out what it is you want. And just don't be around this drama. Don't, like, remove yourself, get out of a situation. If there's arguments and whatever, drama, any kind of hostile situation, I feel like you've kind of got to get out of it. Because if you sit there and take some time, remove yourself, so you can then, come back and it's fresh. It's not all like at each other. You've also got 555, and I'm pretty sure 5 is all about changes. And yeah, just be aware of that. Okay, but I feel like there is changes going for you anyway. I mean, this is called change in the wind for one. Plus, I'm feeling like you're obviously, it's telling you to stay optimistic about your love life. It's telling you, you are going to move on. So I feel like that is big changes anyway. So 555, I'm pretty sure is about big changes. Anyway, let's start with the fork in the road. Now, this is all about indecision and how extremely frustrating that is. It leads to anxiety, it leads to loss, it leads to confusion. You can't stay in one place. You staying in one place is making a decision anyway. But you need to avoid letting others choose for you. You need to take responsibility. Don't give your power away to someone else. By not making a choice, you're making a choice. And then you need to be accountable for that choice. If you choose not to move on from somebody that you know you should, that's a choice. That's your choice. So take accountability and responsibility for that choice. And if the choice leads to some undesirable circumstances, then, I'm sure the universe will help you out, and you can start again. But you need to learn the lesson from this situation. Maybe there's something you're not. As I said, you're really just indecisive, but it all comes down to choices and changes. Change in the situation, change in the wind, and you've got a fork in the road. You really don't want to make a choice. It's like the Tower moment in reverse. You don't really want to let something go. Okay, tell me about Leo. Trust the universe, for sure. There might be something you're going to have to let go of and have a new perspective. As I said, it's a new perspective. Oh, yes, I've got to let go of person A, but you know what? They're not good for me. It's a hostile situation. We argue a lot. There's going to be someone better. And change my perspective is that maybe I need to let this person go so I can then, move on. Yeah. Maybe focus on your self-love. You two may have some sort of misalignment of values going on and a lot of disharmony, some imbalances. I mean, as I said, this situation is not going to end well. Yeah, not going to end well. It's very draining to be around that kind of situation too, I've got to say. You don't want to have absolution. You don't want to make some final decision. You're doubting yourself. You really just don't want to make the decision. Maybe because it affects your base chakra, your everyday things, money, safety, shelter, security, food, all those things. And you thought you were going to get old with this person. You think about all the good times and then it makes you realize, I really like this person, but it's all the bad times. Now, as I said, you've got this is it's a hostile relationship. The hostile relationship will end and you are going to have a new beginning. At the moment, you don't have hope for this new beginning though. I don't know if you have hope for much, especially with this situation. Do you have hope in this situation? Do you think it's going to get better? I feel like you're very dependent on other people though. Or maybe this other person. You're dependent on this other person. And instead you're weighing up your options. We'll do some clarifying. Yeah, you definitely don't want to make a choice. You definitely, I mean, everyone's afraid of, you know, making a wrong decision, I guess. But it's telling you, you know, there will be some change. You need to make the change. So tell me about the crown chakra. Yeah, you've got like a new beginning. You're starting afresh. This can mean like financial, you know, you focusing on your money, maybe a new job promotion, any of that kind of stuff. You want happiness is what you want. But 9 of Wands in reverse, it's like you're feeling defensive. You have everything in you to get through something. As much as you feel like it's a struggle, you do have. You know, it's left you feeling exhausted and burnt out. And you're crying over spilt wine in this picture. Like, there's the cups down here, yeah, it's spilt, but you've also got like 2 up here that are still okay. You know, as I said, you did think you're going to get old with this person. This card is exactly the same as this card. I feel like you're thinking about all the good times. Okay, so tell me about the Lovers in reverse, please, for Leo. Lovers in reverse for Leo. Yeah, the situation, I mean, focus on your self-love. This person left you out in the cold. Like, look, they've left you out in the cold. Sorry. You may have felt rejected. You also may have, you've got to stop playing the victim in the situation. Yes, this situation really just left you hesitant to open your heart. You know, you do some introspection. You're disappointed with how this situation went. It didn't go the way you thought. But yet you don't want to end it. You don't want to make a final decision to say, I'm done. Tell me why. Well, you're definitely persevering. You need to protect your heart. You're in competition with other people. You need to stand your ground. And maybe that's not what you're doing. You don't want to stand your ground. You will complete the lesson though. You will realize what it is. Once again, this came out with the last reading. With somebody who was probably very bitchy, cold-hearted, deceitful, sly, you need to put up your boundaries. You need to be more independent, more self-sufficient, and put up your boundaries. And then you are going to have, same card, you are going to have absolution. You are going to make a decision. Enough is enough. Maybe, as I said, it affects your base chakra. It affects your everyday things. Maybe you're too scared to move out, move on because of what you've got. You're afraid of not having any money. You're afraid of not having shelter. I don't know. So you just stay there and be miserable rather than, you know. So become more self-sufficient. Become more independent. Put up your boundaries so then you can move on. And tell me about the memories of love. You're thinking back about the past. You're thinking back about this person. You're thinking about all the good times. But you also need to remember the bad times. This person stole from you, betrayed you, was dishonest, deceptive, acted strategic, whatever this is for you. 1333. Look that up. Angel number. I feel like somebody does not want to make a decision and they could have been juggling many things. As in people, could mean people. Page of Cups in reverse. Learn from your failure. There's a reason why situations are not working out for you. You're probably going through some sort of conflict, competition, court. You don't know where you stand with a person, but you are going to get some mental clarity and you are going to realize and have a fresh start. That is what I have for you, Leo. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you with the next reading. Thanks for watching. Bye.